Welcome to the Bike Channel and hello from Barbados. When the producers called to say this would be my latest assignment, but I didn't complain, that's for sure. While I'm out here on the island, I'm going to be trying my hand at mountain biking, a bit of road riding, as well as a range of other sports. I'll of course be soaking up the local culture, and I'm here in time for the Barbados Triathlon Championships 2016, so we'll be checking that out as well. I know that there's loads waiting for me, so I'm off to find out what's in store. As soon as I'd arrived on the island, it wasn't long before I was in love with the idyllic scenery, but I wanted to see more. So of course, the first thing I needed to do was find myself a bike. Barbados adopts a slightly more relaxed way of life, and so I've opted for a laid-back steed today in the form of the Gazelle. And what better way to explore the sights of Speightstown than by bike? Like many Barbadian towns, Speightstown comes with a rich heritage. It's the second largest town next to the capital and has a diverse and bountiful culture. It's widely known for its fishing industry, and there's a lot to do in regards to shopping and banking in the local area. Speightstown is unique in the way that it merges old colonial aspects with a more diverse and contemporary urban vibe. Traffic is sparse, making it an ideal location to explore by bike. I've stopped here by the water's edge in Speightstown, which is actually the oldest town on the island, which is pretty special. Just look at the colour of that water, another example of the idyllic scenery here in Barbados. Next up on my tour, I'm going to take a closer look at the town. The town is buzzing midweek with market goers picking up their fresh fruit and veg and soaking up the sunshine, a perfect opportunity to meet the locals. Thanks for giving me a seat with you ladies. How's it going? You having a good day?
So far so good, but it's really hot.
It's so hot. I am, I hate to say, struggling with the heat a little bit. Very sweaty, but it's nice in the shade here. Are you local to here?
Yes.
And what do you love about Speightstown?
The cool breeze. The cool breeze sitting right here by the seaside. It's rather cool. Step from under the shade, well, that's another story.
What attracts so many people to Speightstown?
The quaintness, and it's very rustic, it's very historical. But the problem about Speightstown, people hide the history. It's a Jewish town. It's old in New York City. It's 413 years old.
Speightstown is also known for a lot of its heritage. Do you know when people were going through tours of the Caribbean, this is one of the first places that they came.
Okay.
And it's an alternative to the major towns like Bridgetown, which is our capital. So Speightstown is like an alternative to Bridgetown.
Because as Speightstonians, we are very relaxed people. We don't hustle about like in the town. Everybody's community-oriented, family-oriented. Everybody knows everybody.
And the rum in Barbados is pretty good, I've heard.
Yes, it is.
Place to come from. And fish as well.
Flying fish, oh yeah.
And I'm guessing you never get bored of the beaches in Barbados?
No, not at all.
No. Our beautiful crystal sand and beautiful crystal beach. No.
Well, I can't wait to explore further. Thanks so much for stopping to chat to me and have a great day.
Okay, see you.
See you later.
Thank you.
I'm so glad that I was able to start my journey across Barbados by exploring Speightstown. The people here are so friendly, and talking to the locals you realise just how much a part of them Speightstown is. But then again, what's not to love? Walking through the streets you're confronted with a plethora of things to keep you occupied, from the countless food vendors stretched along the roadside to the vibrant bars and restaurants and the gorgeous coastline. This place is going to be hard to beat. Next up, I'm going to be abandoning my roadie roots and trying my hand at mountain biking. My two guides, Els and Monique, are waiting now, so I better go and find them. Hi guys.
Hi, Rebecca.
Hi. Lovely to meet
How are
you.
you
doing, girly?
I'm good. Thanks for inviting me along.
Great. Glad to have you here in our beautiful island of Barbados.
Oh my, it is amazing. Look at this. Tell me a little bit first about what you both do here on the island.
We do mountain biking, we take people out on motocross bikes, do scooter tours, lots of fun things, and we spend a lot of time with the kids in the off season doing camps and teaching them about biking and cycling. And this is all
Outdoor adventure.
Yeah.
Outdoor adventure. We're about the high of riding and the trails of Barbados or on the road.
And what are the trails like? Tell us a bit about it.
We have natural trails. They're not man-made. They're just beautiful natural trails through all the sugarcane plantations. So we have some beautiful trails all across the island, from right in the heart of town. We're in the country, so out here you'll see a lot of trails right to the coastline of the island. So it's an adventure. Even for us, we're still exploring new trails every day.
Well, so you're always discovering more.
Oh, yes. We just say, oh, let's see where that takes you. And you, oh, yeah, we can go. Or no, we have to turn around because there's a gully or, and it's impassable. But for the most part, we like to adventure out and find new trails.
What are we doing today?
We're in St. John, and St. John is known for its famous St. John's Parish Church, which has a beautiful lookout on the entire east coast of the island. And that's like just a warm-up getting to St. John's Church. Straight
Sounds
through
good.
the door, yes.
All right, Miss Road Lady, let's get you in the mountain.
Let's go. I think we've chatted enough. Els and Monique were born and raised in Barbados. Their company, Bike Caribbean, specialises in offering a unique experience of the island to tourists from all over the world through daily bike tours, from mountain biking to off-road motocross. I'm very excited to see just what the trails on the east coast of the island have to offer. We're setting off from the parish of St Philip's Christ Church on the southeast of the island, moving right through into the heart of St John's Parish and stopping off at a couple of key landmarks along the way, including St John's Church and Codrington College. I'm looking forward to seeing what these road trails have to offer and what sort of surprise Monique and Els have in store for me to finish this ride. This is our first stop of the day, and not only have we had a chance to take on some amazing trail riding, but I'm learning so much about the island as well from these guys. It's been incredible so far. Tell us where we are now and why we stopped here.
Yeah, well, we're at St. John's Parish Church. It's one of the oldest wooden churches in Barbados. It built in 1645 originally, and then in 1660 again out of stone, what you're seeing here now. It's right on the brow of the east of the island. So on the other side of the church, you'll see a fantastic view on the entire east coast.
So guys, where to next?
Next stop, Codrington College.
Here we go.
Setting off, the first thing that really strikes me here is the heat. The sun is pouring down on us and the humidity makes for a real challenge. This island is definitely going to push me to my limits. From St John's Parish, we're now going to continue our journey across the east coast of the island up to Codrington College. The route leading up to the college is a mix of tarmac and off-road, providing me with the perfect opportunity to explore diverse countryside as well as urban areas at the heart of the east coast. These diverse trails, along with the extreme heat, are also going to give me one heck of a workout. Tell us where we are now, it's beautiful.
Oh, well, this is Codrington College. Codrington College is one of those old traditional buildings built with the limestone that's found on the island. It is the oldest theological college in the Western Hemisphere, and it is just such a lovely architectural piece. Beautiful history.
And where to next?
Well, we have a nice surprise waiting for you. It's called Pothouse Spring. After all that trail riding, we want something nice and refreshing to cool us down.
That sounds amazing. Right, should we roll on?
Oh, definitely. Let's go.
So we're now heading to Pothouse Spring, which is located close to Bath Beach in St John's. I can tell you after that long ride, I'm looking forward to nothing more than a refreshing dip in the water. What strikes me most about this part of the island is just how diverse the trails are. Monique had told me that the plantation trails were something to behold, and she wasn't wrong. This place is stunning, and it's been a real pleasure and a thrill to explore it by bike. I am so happy to get a sit down.
That was awesome.
These guys are so fit. Oh my goodness. I guess you do ride day in, day out. But it was absolutely amazing. So is this. Tell us a little bit about this.
Yeah, well, this is the surprise I was telling you about. This is
Very welcome one, thank you guys.
This is Pothouse Springs. This is after a long day trailing. We normally end our day with a little fresh spring bath. The water from here is natural, completely fresh, and it actually comes from inland, comes down the hill, and you have a lovely fresh water bath here.
There's a public place. Anybody could come pretty much around this kind of time. You'll find the locals coming down with the kids, families stopping in to get a nice bath. That's why everyone would walk and come down the hill and do it old school style,
Yeah.
Extra special.
Yeah, it's very refreshing. This is very Barbadian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we didn't just bring you here, we want to come too.
After that long ride, this is just ultimate.
I'm going first.
I'm right behind you.
The fresh, natural water from Pothouse Spring is exactly what I needed after that ride. The water is so clean and refreshing. People come from all across the island to bathe and drink from this spring, and I can see why. The spring is idyllic and the surrounding woodland is a wonder to behold. This really is a treat and a fantastic way to cap off such an amazing day of riding. Guys, I have had so much fun. Thank you for such a brilliant time.
You're welcome, Miss Lady. It's a pleasure having you and showing you around this beautiful place, for sure.
But that's not it, is it?
Not just yet. We have a little more in surprise for you.
And as we say, we cater for all levels, and we're happy to take you to the next level. So.
Yeah, have I made it? Have I passed?
A little advice, get some rest.
Sounds ominous. Wish me luck.